seriously concerned about making sure that they can do alternate courses, to keep that in the back of the mind and work on that as a separate. The first thing I need to know is to go to people like Denise and say, Denise, what is it within your culinary arts that is actually chemistry based that we can give an example of why CTE is vital? And we already have all the assets we need in the community. I mean, I would love to see some of the people who can gain that knowledge or glean that knowledge go to your course, sit there and watch what's being taught, and start to ask the questions that are completely different. Ask, okay, well, you just put this together and this together, what is the chemical reaction? If I can give that example in committee, that bill will have such great success. And it's already on the path to success, but at that point, they'll realize CTE is not a red-headed stepchild. You are a chemist if you are teaching culinary arts. You are a math teacher if you're teaching carpentry or the industries that deal with that. These are math teachers. It may not seem like it because it's a hammer and you don't use a hammer in a regular classroom. Guess what? If you're a math teacher, if you're putting a hip joint together and you have to deal with the pitch, the weight bearings, and all those other things, guess what? You're a math teacher.
And one of the, go ahead.
My very best teachers in that academic area teach like you're saying. They use those examples. That's not how they're trained, though, when they're traditional math teachers. These are just people who go out and look for things. How can I teach this a better way so all of my students will learn it? That's what those applied math courses were about. Those same algebra standards taught in an applied way. So I know what you're saying. Now you're just saying we want the CTE teachers to be able to see the academic side of what they're teaching, where we were getting the academic teachers to see the application side of what they were teaching. So,
and I think
Ms. Denise is chiming in too. Go
and
ahead.
I think what Mr. Davis said, that I think he was right on the money when he talked about Larry Hensley. And I think Larry Hensley is your example to use in Tallahassee. And I would like to offer that we schedule our next meeting in Larry Hensley's class so that you can see what Larry Hensley is all about. Because Larry Hensley is the exception. I mean, he truly is a genius.
And I gave the example that when I've gone in there, he will have this rusted, mangly, think of something, he'll throw it down, and the course for the students is, we're going to rebuild that. And by the time they're done,
I would also invite us, and I will make I'll work this out with the teacher so that you can see a lesson, but I'll use one of Dave's students. He was a special diploma student in the electricity class who knew Ohm's law. I mean, he did not know Ohm's law in high school and sitting in math and science, but he knew it when he got into Mr. Whitethaler's class and studied Ohm's law.
And Ms. Denise, I'm going to ask something too, because I think one of the things that we've done it because of budget reasons, we've done it because of lots of things, we need to get back to what is best for students.
Yep.
And that is that Ms. Denise has kind of had to be the catch-all school for CTE, for our high school students, for our adult vocational and things. And I think that what we've done a disservice to WTI is that some of those courses we need to bring back to the high schools. Not necessarily, that's not to do, well, what I mean by that is, for example, welding, you've got room for welding adults. We need to provide welding for our Crystal Pop. Well, then we can do that too. And you know what, I think the bottom line, what I'm trying to say is, I want to make sure we continue to hit the maximum number of students. That's the bottom line, what I'm trying to say. And I think, unfortunately, we have put sometimes too much on WTI to say, you're our only solution for that. And I don't believe that that's been fair always to WTI.
Hey, Thomas?
Yes?
I got to run. I have a meeting coming in.
Oh, good. Then we'll be able to actually finish up. Representative Smith, thank you very much. We'll be in contact and let your staff know that I'll be debriefing with them a little later.
All right. Thank you. God bless everybody. And, well, enjoy your weekend.
Thanks. I'm sorry. I had a couple of questions here.
Oh, I just wanted to bring up that the technical center has different issues
Yes.
than a traditional high school
Right.
offering CT programs.
And that was what I was trying to allude to,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, that they're gonna be, we're gonna have to look at it in two ways. For instance, some of our programs in our traditional high schools, we don't really have a tech center. That's what they say, but we don't. We have traditional high schools in Hernando County, and some of the programs, can go up to 10 courses. For instance,